Hey everybody, Shannon Bushman here with XXX Off-Road. We're kind of going through a series of all of the equipment and the parts and accessories that we're putting on our RZR S build-up for our Borneo expedition. I've got a whole bunch of winching accessories here I want to talk to you about from Warren Industries. Warren makes a kit, a winch accessory kit. Comes in this nice zippered bag, fairly heavy Cordura, handles, some buckles and hooks so that you can actually lash it to your vehicle. That pretty much has the base accessories. Now, this kit comes with two D-shackles. Some of you may know these as clevis hooks. These are the typical connectors for things like tree straps. It comes with two tree straps. I think these are 15 feet long. These are 1-inch wide tree straps that typically go around the tree, hook the D-shackle into it, and then hook the hook on your winch to that so that you've got a good anchor point. They also includes a really nice rolling snatch block here. I've seen several of these that really weren't this nice. This is a really good quality milled piece of aluminum, and that's an important piece, particularly if you're using a synthetic rope. This needs to be smooth and burr-free. You don't want running it through the snatch block to create any snags or damage to your synthetic rope when you're out winching. This typically then would hook to the D-shackle and then to your anchor point and through. So that's what comes in the kit. We've got a couple of other things from Warren as a part of this. We've got two lengths of synthetic rope extension. These are 50-foot lengths. Now, why do you need 100 feet? I actually prefer to have on the order of a couple hundred feet if I know I'm going to be doing serious winching, because you've literally got to get from where you are to a real anchor point. Sometimes you're in the middle of snow drifts or sand or mud, and there really isn't anything nearby. You really need to be able to reach out. These winch cable wire extensions have thimbles on both ends that literally you can D-ring shackle a couple of them together, so extend them out, and then hook your winch into the other end. So basically give you the ability to extend out and reach to that proper anchor point and not be worried about not getting out. So, I mean, that's the whole point of having the winch. You really need to accessorize it properly so that when you get to a place where you're going to need it, you literally can use it and you're not sitting there wondering, gee, why do I have this winch and I don't have all the parts. Now, there's one of the things that we are going to take with us is 50 feet of wire rope, and there's a specific reason for that. We have something here, and this is not a Warren product, and it's not available through Warren. It's not a part of this kit. This is a wire puller. This is rated at 5,000 pounds, so more than our winches, much more than our RZR. But what this does is it grabs a wire rope and sandwiches it and pulls it. Now, the idea is that I'm trying to extend myself a little kind of jogging up the rope as I pull myself towards it. So as I pull myself in, I can pull it up, maybe reduce the total overall length. And so the problem you got here is when you've pulled yourself up 50 feet, the length of the winch rope, then what do? You have to reduce the overall length between you and the anchor point. This lets you do that in relatively small increments, but don't use this on anything that's not a wire rope. And if you're not a very experienced wincher, I really don't recommend that you tie into this until you've actually practiced a few times. It can be difficult. It's a fairly safe product, fairly strong product, but it's really an advanced winching technique. So, and you can get those are called pulling pliers from a lot of different sources. Montana Jacks in particular carries that. Now, the other thing that we got from Warren is a backup light. To the rear of the RZR, we really can't see what we're doing back there very well. On the S, there's not even the little backup lights that were on the 08 model. So from Warren, we got this ATV backup light kit. It's not a really super bright light, but just enough, work light. Brackets and a really solid waterproof switch. So this is a pretty quality unit. I really haven't seen one this good in a long time. So we'll put that probably up high on the RZR and show you what it's like when we're all done. But that pretty much wraps it up from our Warren products accessories, and we'll get it all hooked up and show you what it looks like. Thanks a lot, Warren.